What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy. Today we are checking out a really awesome custom track in MX vs ATV Reflex here. This one being the 2017 AMA Supercross Round 15, located in Salt Lake City, Utah here, made by Kid Zorro. And the description just says official race day track layout. Special thanks to MCM2 Boys and Jamie T. And I will give this thing a shot here so far. And again, it looks like a really fantastically made track. Very, very well done. There's the huge Monster Energy finish line up over there. And let's try and do some laps here. It says the lap times to beat are Eli Tomac with a 45.136 and Ryan Dungey at a 45.37, whatever that is. So if we can get under 45 seconds, then we're doing pretty freaking alright, I would say. But a very, very well-made track. We probably need to throw a whip glitch over the finish line there to be able to clear that. And again, target lap time being 45 seconds to break the fastest lap time in reality. That'd be an interesting thing there, though, to see this, since he actually had those lap times listed, to see if this track runs any faster or slower than the real-life track. It would be interesting. Probably need to throw a whip glitch over that to make that one happen, though. And, let's see, I think we're just gonna come... What? Okay, so helps if I actually know the track layout of Supercross tracks. That might have helped there, because apparently you don't just... That's a very not intuitive corner, right? Huh. Well, we know that for the future reference now. Hopefully we don't screw it up every other lap, but there's a chance we screw it up a couple more times. And we'll just slow down and get back into the rhythm lane here. Can tire tap over that and single out. And I think I like that finish line though. It's a very nicely done finish line. It looks really professional and everything. This track is very well made. We'll just tire tap our way on out. And we're about 20 seconds off of the pace. And again, need to whip glitch the finish line apparently, because I've got the bike tuned towards hard suspension and acceleration, which is apparently not quite enough to make it happen on its own unassisted. And there's a solid... Oh, front flip! Nah, there's a solid wall of tough blocks there. If you happen to bounce off the track, you're just gonna have to take the penalty and crash yourself to get back on, it seems like. Alright, well, tactical tire tap to slow down right there. And again, hard right-hand corner right there, which is a very interesting little thing. I didn't follow Supercross too closely this season because I didn't really have a way to watch it, and it just kind of fell out of pace with it. It's kind of the same thing with the Outdoor Nationals now. I don't have a way to watch it live, so it's just kind of... I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. But we'll do our best here to try and beat a 45-second lap time. If we can not scrub off into the hay bales there, that would just be absolutely fantastic. I think we want to try and tire tap off of that, step onto that, so you can carry some speed. Step off there, scrub that, and remember we need to rail this in, send the whip glitch, and then you can clear it. But just don't send the whip glitch don't send it too far, or else you're not going to be able to actually get back onto the track there. I swear, we're usually not... Nah, I'm not going to lie about that. But yeah, we should get this figured out with another lap or two here. Let's see, I think we got some... These whoops are really nicely done too. They're good to penalize you if you screw up and enter them wrong, but they're not going to make you want to pull your hair out trying to get through them like the MX Simulator whoops tend to do. And again, hard right-hand corner, let's not fall for that one again. Cut back through there. Let's see if we can tire... No, I think we're just going to end up singling out of that. Okay. Let's see, can we just double, triple if we throw the whip glitch? Oh, no, I think we have to double. So we'll double through that next time. And we'll single out into the corner, which is unfortunate, but I can't seem to avoid doing that. We'll have to double, step on, step off, step on, off, hit that. And we're bouncing into the corner. There we go. And now we're going to struggle again. You do really need to hit that finish line just right to be able to carry enough speed to make it over there. It's a difficult jump to get. This is a good track. It's not like the other Supercross tracks. Like, this is actually difficult to be able to get good laps on. It's good. It's a good challenge. So we'll cut in through there again. We'll just double, single out into this corner. Try and snag a little bit of that inside berm right there. We'll cut in really wide. So we can carry a little bit more speed through there. Launch that. Probably went too wide. But then we can just single out of this, launch it off into the sky here, and we'll just have to double through all of this again. Just double, and step. There we go. So it looks like we just have to double through that, and it'll end up coming out pretty alright at the corner. And we're already pretty far off the pace hitting the doubles like that. I've got the bike tuned all the way to acceleration. I don't know what else I can do to get the bike to accelerate harder out of these corners to be able to clear some of these jumps here. So if you go really wide on the finish line, you can make it happen. There we go. That's what we needed to happen. Maybe that'll shave some time off the lap there. And we didn't get that corner right. We slid out in the corner a bit, and now these whoops are going to punish us for coming in too slow. It seems like you really have got to make use of railing every inch of corner space available and sending whip glitches to make some of these big lines happen, which I guess is good. It's hard to hit the bigger lines, and so it rewards you. There's more of a risk when you can't just send it over easily. And so the reward is, yeah, you know what I mean by that point, I assume. Also, as I'm recording this video, there's some steep, like the rocket wings and stuff are coming out in steep tomorrow as I record this, so if you guys would be interested in seeing that, don't know when I'm going to upload. Actually, no, I was going to ask you to let me know if you're interested in seeing it, but by the time you're watching this video, since I already have a video being uploaded right now as I record this, I am willing to bet that I will be uploading the steep rocket wing things as soon as I can when it comes out, because that just seems like an interesting thing, and maybe perhaps we can find a bigger audience there and grow the channel some more, which is another thing I want to address real quick. It's nice though, for the last month here, May was kind of very stagnant, if I do say. I've been looking at the analytics, but it seems like so far in June, I don't know if this is up because it didn't be uploaded in June, honestly. But it seems like for the month of June, the channel's been doing pretty well. Everything is trending in an upwards direction, which is nice. We're getting more subscribers than we were in the previous months, more views, more everything. It's just nice. It's nice to see it keeping on going, so we can. We're not in the stage of a dying channel trying to salvage it anymore. We're actually growing now, which is nice. And if we keep it that way, that would just be absolutely fantastic. And of course, as soon as I stop trying to talk about the track, I seem to start hitting rhythm lines a lot better. So maybe we just ignore the track, start talking about what's going on in real life more. So yeah, I mentioned the track, and now we're not clearing the jumps anymore. You just got to completely ignore the track, and it seems like we do better. So anyway, and in terms of real life things, dirt bike is in theory put back together. There may or may not be some sand dunes riding coming up, depending if I can find some money here and there to be able to buy what we call it, the paddle tires and steel sprockets. Probably gonna need a new chain. And by the time if I actually do ride that 250 at the sand dunes, I'm probably going to need to rebuild the motor or get a new motor after that, because it's right at the bottom end. Like Suzuki's service manual says it's anywhere from like 65 to 120 psi is normal operating range, and I am like barely making 65.1 psi on the compression test if I kick it super hard. So it's right at the bottom edge of what Suzuki says is okay to run, and kind of sketched out, because I feel like on sand dunes it's a lot of running the engine, not at the rev limiter, but it's lots of more stress on the engine than it would be anywhere else, because you're on the throttle a lot more often, it's not going to be cooling off as well, and that just seems like kind of not a great idea to me to be running it at the sand dunes where it's going to be under high stress when it's right at the edge of not being okay. But if you guys are interested in the comments, let me know, and I can make it happen and possibly blow the motor up doing that, which can be expensive to get that. That'll be an expensive mistake if it happens, but if it does happen, then that'll be the end of dirt bikes, of real-life dirt bikes on the channel for quite a while if that does blow up, because that's going to be an expensive thing to get fixed if that happens. And I don't have money to do it or time to do a top-end rebuild right now, so yeah, that's a situation that's going on with that. And see, and that could be neat though. I think sand dunes. If anybody in the comments there, if any of you guys ridden in sand dunes, like what are some things I should use? The most sand I've ridden on is some trails. I've never been to sand dunes before, and I don't know what the procedure is. Like, is being worried about somebody in a sand rail coming by and just clocking you to 100 miles an hour a serious thing to be concerned about, or is that just me being stupid? I don't know. I've seen some videos at Silver Lake of people almost getting smashed by dune buggies, and that seems kind of sketchy when some jackass will be out there in their $100,000 dune buggy, not even carrying their roll cage, and then they could just plow into the side of me and I'm dead. And I don't really like the thought of that very much. But I don't know if that's a thing that actually could happen or not. Again, I've never been there. The biggest scramble area type deal I've ever been to was the Mounds RV Park, and that's not. Nobody can really get going too crazy fast in there because that's not really a go speed high. I was about to say go speed high fast. That's not. It's go fast high speed, not go speed high fast. I think either way you would have gotten the point there, but that's not really a high speed type deal for the most part. Like people would be out there in their mostly stock street Jeeps, and then those like be slowly bumping over what's a half mile an hour is my experience of that has been, which that I'm okay with because then I'm not gonna have to worry about getting hit by somebody in a car. But sand dunes seemed like a completely different story based on some of the videos I've seen. I don't know. I don't know how that works out. If anybody knows experience, let me know in the comments. And since we're about to close out the last lap here, I just want to mention again, this track was made by Kid Zorro, and I think it's a really fantastic track. The fact that people in the Reflex community are still making tracks like this, it just blows my mind. This game is however many years old now, and there are still people making new tracks for it. It's just fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I've got for today. Catch you in the next one, and I'll leave you the view of that awesome ride. See you later.